I'm doing this quick video because I am actually about to get a colonic. So I wanted to show you the colonic table and just talk a little bit about why colonics are important. I do get colonics pretty regularly because I feel like it's a great way to detox. It's such a simple thing. I know a lot of people make it sound like it's super complicated, like why would you get a colonic? It's such a complicated procedure, but it's not. It's really just water going into your colon and flushing everything out. It gives you a very, very deep cleanse. It is the easiest and quickest way to cleanse the body, and people have been doing it since the beginning of recorded time. So I mean, this goes back thousands and thousands of years, and I think it's a pretty harmless way to really cleanse the body, especially this time of year. We typically cheat on our lifestyle. If you're living a healthy lifestyle, we typically cheat because it is the holidays, so there's lots of cakes and goodies and desserts and all these other things that are good for our tongues, but not necessarily good for our bodies. So let me show you the colonic table. This is the colonic table. So I'm going to be laying here, my head will be here, and then my body will be that way. I'm going to show you the dreaded tube. This is the tube. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty small. Alright, so here I am again. I know it's a little dark, but I'm actually getting ready to get on the colonic table. And I really like coming to this colon hydrotherapist because she plays music, and as you can see, the lights are dim. It's really a relaxing experience. I find that colonics are great for physical cleansing, but also emotional and spiritual cleansing as well, because the colon, our stomach area, holds so much of like our emotions, and it holds all kinds of toxins. So not just does it house our digestive system, which houses all the bad foods that we eat and everything like that, but think about the times when you get butterflies in your stomach, and or your stomach hurts because you're worried about something or you're overthinking something. So our stomachs hold, or our abdomens hold a lot of the toxins that we experience in everyday life. So I find that colonics are great for really just cleansing that and getting us back to a state of balance. So I'm going to get my colonic, and I will talk to you guys afterwards, okay? So I am actually on the colonic table now, and as you can see, I'm not in excruciating pain. I'm not even really uncomfortable. The most uncomfortable part is actually putting the tube, inserting it in the anus, and that's the most uncomfortable part. But once you do that, you hardly even feel it. It's super, super thin. It's not even that long. I mean, it's probably like maybe, the length of maybe here on my finger, if I'm doing that right, if you can see that. So it's really not that long. It's not that uncomfortable. Or it's really not uncomfortable at all. It's it's a pretty soothing experience. You do feel the water go into your abdomen, but again, it's not a super uncomfortable feeling. So I think it's really worth it for the benefits. So I'll talk to you guys afterwards. Hi, I just finished my colonic, and I feel absolutely amazing. It was a wonderful cleanse, and I feel very energetic, and I even feel like tingling in my hands and in my body. I just feel just really energetic, like I could go run a mile or something. So that's like one of the best benefits about it. My mind feels clear, and I feel so focused, and I feel really, really energetic and calm and good. So anyway, might want to go get you a colonic. Hi, we are driving home. I'm driving home from my colonic, and I just thought about my favorite part, or the most interesting part of getting a colonic. The most interesting part is during the colonic, water is flushed into your digestive system, and then it flushes the bad stuff out, the toxins and old poo and all that great stuff. It flushes that out. And the most interesting part is when, for a little while, the water becomes, you can actually watch the water coming out of you, so you can watch everything, all the gross stuff coming out. But the most interesting part is when the water becomes clear, and then about 5 minutes later, it's murky again, and there's additional ways. And it's interesting that the water has to kind of loosen things up, because otherwise, all the stuff will come out, and you wouldn't see that clear moment. But you see the water become clear,
and you believe, you think, oh, okay, that's it. I got everything out of me. My body is clean. That is it. But the interesting part is that it becomes murky again. And you're like, oh my God, it really does prove that, or for me at least, it's evidence that we really do have a lot of accumulated waste in our digestive system, and that water needs to kind of loosen it up and flush it out. So it's really interesting. It's an interesting concept to think that we could be walking around with something in our digestive system that we ate weeks ago, God forbid, years ago. So this is one of the reasons why I think colonics are so important. It's important to eat right. It's important to eat the right foods that nourish our body and that cleanse our body. And it's also important to detox as far as taking supplements to detox. But I just don't think anything cleanses you the way that a colonic does, because you're flushing so much water into your digestive system and really getting that deep cleanse. So there are lots of things that I do to cleanse, and the colonic is one of them. So anyway, see you guys later. Bye.